What metacognition is? Metacognition is not a higher state of consciousness and not being the observer. It is the ability to notice how your thinking is operating right now, not just what you are thinking. In short, not the content of thoughts, but the mode in which they are being produced. How thinking usually works. In ordinary cognition, you are inside the process. You are thinking, reacting, judging, getting angry, feeling pleased, and making decisions. Thoughts are experienced as, this is me, this is true, this is how things are, this is not a mistake, this is how the system normally functions. What metacognition adds? Metacognition adds one step back. You begin to notice where a thought came from, what function it serves, what it is trying to stabilize or protect, and why it feels convincing right now. Importantly, you do not stop thinking. You begin to see the mechanism of thinking, instead of being fully absorbed by its content. In a simple example, without metacognition, I am not being respected. This is a fact. I feel angry. With metacognition, a thought, I am not being respected, has appeared. It followed a specific event. It increases defensive readiness and prepares for conflict. This may not be a fact, but a working hypothesis generated by the system. The thought may remain. The emotion may remain. What disappears is automatic identification. What metacognition does not do. Metacognition does not declare thoughts false. It does not guarantee calmness. It does not make you superior. It does not provide a correct worldview. It does not remove emotions. It does not decide for you. It shows how decisions arise. Metacognition and mindfulness. Mindfulness often sounds like, this is just a thought. You do not have to believe it. Metacognition asks a different question. Why did this specific thought arise now? And why does this form of explanation feel useful or safe? Metacognition does not aim to soothe. It aims to increase precision. Why this feels unfamiliar? Because the brain prefers clarity, closure, certainty, and identity. Metacognition provides none of these by default. It does not produce final answers. It does not create a new self-image. It does not settle into a permanent state. It is a tool, not a destination. One-line summary, metacognition is the ability to see thinking as a process rather than being fully captured by its content. Not constantly, not necessarily, context-dependent. Minimal scientific framing. In cognitive science, metacognition refers to mechanisms that monitor cognitive processes, estimate uncertainty and confidence, and regulate thinking strategies. It is not intelligence and not IQ. It is calibration, not power. Important limits. Metacognition can be inaccurate. Confidence estimates can be wrong. Metacognitive judgments can themselves be biased. It is not privileged access to truth. Final note. If you recognize the moment I started seeing how I think, this is not a new level or achievement. It is simply an additional monitoring loop becoming active. No hierarchy, no mysticism, no identity. Human. Metacognition